guys, welcome back. Okay, so as you know, we have a trip coming up very soon, and so I wanted to talk to you guys about what services we use when we go to Disney World. I wanted to start out with the first one being the stroller that we use. So there are several different companies that you can rent from. We have rented from Scooterbug, Kingdom Strollers, and the parks. I do not recommend renting a stroller from the Disney World parks. They are not comfortable. They can be a little bit pricey, but they are hard plastic and they don't recline. So if your little one was to fall asleep, they're not going to be comfortable. Their little head will be just, kind of flopping over, and there's no really good way for a child to fall asleep in one of those. They're just kind of straight up and they're hard plastic. They don't adjust. So they're not my favorite. Now, if you're in a pinch and you need one, then by all means, go get one. But I would much rather rent one from a different company. We love Kingdom Strollers. That's who we use the most. I absolutely love them. They're great to work with. They bring it, I want to say they can bring it to the airport now. I'm pretty sure they can, but we've always had them just bring it to our resort. Now, the one thing that I don't really like, we just get lazy because we get used to stuff, but Scooterbug will bring it and just leave it at your resort. So then you don't have to meet somebody to get it. They just leave it at Bell Services and then you go get it. But I like Kingdom Strollers better. I've had better luck with their actual stroller than Scooterbug. But with Kingdom Strollers, you have to meet the person. They have to physically give you the stroller, and then you have to physically give it back to whoever is picking it up. So that's the only thing. You do have to be there when they deliver the stroller and when they pick up the stroller. They will not leave it at Bell Services for you to get it. You have to physically be there in person to get the stroller. Now, that being said, the good thing about this, if you meet them in person, they will show you how to collapse the stroller, which is really good because every stroller kind of collapses a little bit differently. So they will show you how to collapse it, how to pop it back up. They kind of go over everything with you. So that's very helpful. And that's really why I love Kingdom Strollers. And everyone that we've had that has brought us the stroller or picked up the stroller, they're super nice, really helpful. If something were to happen, say in the park you had a flat tire on your stroller, they will bring you another one. They are just great to work with. I can't recommend them enough. So Kingdom Strollers is my absolute favorite. And for our trip, I think it was $90 to rent it. I think it goes from 1 to 3 nights, 4 to 7 nights, and then on, from there. So we rented for 4 to 7 nights, and it was, with tax and everything, it was $90. But I love the stroller that we get. We get the, I'll have to look, Bob Revolution. I think I'll look and I'll put a picture up. I really like this style for older kids. So like I said in, previous videos, Stella is 6. And she's also tall. We're both tall, so she gets it on us, but she's tall for a 6-year-old. And this stroller is great for her. It's a little bit bigger, and the point that comes out that the kids can set their feet on, it goes out a little bit farther than other strollers, so it's great for her. So if you have an older kid or a taller kid, I really like this stroller for them. We've also rented the City Mini, and it would be good in my opinion for probably 4 years old and under. It's a little bit smaller, and the point that comes out that you put your feet on, it's a lot shorter, so there's not as much room for their feet when they're bigger. Stella had a hard time the first year we got it. She was almost 5, and like I've said, she's taller than most kids her age, so her feet kept kind of dangling off. And so this time, or the last time, is when we got the Bob Revolution, I think Bob Revolution. I'll look. I like it better just because I think it's better for taller kids, bigger kids, older kids. I think that this is a better option than the City Mini, but if you have smaller kids, the City Mini is great too. So I've had both of those and I really like them. Okay, so that's the stroller company we use, Kingdom Strollers. They're great, love them. Oh, also, you get a free rain cover with it. Make sure though when you go online to reserve it that you click, it'll have a little checked box, and it's not going to click it for you, or it's not already clicked for the free stuff, so make sure you click it. But you can get a free rain cover for your stroller and a free cooler bag. Now you have to send them back, but they don't charge you for those, so that's really nice. I always get both of them of course for the rain cover, but for the cooler is really nice too if you just needed something extra, or you didn't, like us, we're taking a backpack on this next trip, so I don't have a big backpack to take into the park. We're taking a fanny pack. So anyways, I'm rambling, but it's nice to get the cooler too. So make sure you check those boxes that you do want the rain cover and you do want the cooler bag. The next service that we're using is Mears Connect, and we have never used Mears Connect before, so I'm very excited to try them out. We normally take a car service, but they're very expensive. We love Tiffany Town Car, but they're pricey, but it is great. If you want to kind of splurge, that's a great service to use, Tiffany Town Car. And we've also used Uber too. But we're going to try Mears Connect because I just want to try it out and kind of see how I like it. I would also like to try Sunshine Flyer. I wanted to try both of them because we've never used them, but we have a really late flight and Sunshine Flyer stops running at 11 at night, and I just thought it might be pushing it if our plane got delayed or whatever, so we're not using Sunshine Flyer. They run from, I need to look, I want to say like maybe 8 or 9 in the morning till 11 at night, or it might even be like 7 to 11 at night. But Mears Connect is 24/7, so we're going to use them. So I'm super excited to give them a try. I will have a report on them when we come back from this trip. So if you're not familiar with Mears Connect, you just go online, and right now they're having a special. So for 3 adults and 1 child, I think our total was $120 with tax. So it was $15 per adult one way, or $30 round trip for 1 adult. And then I think the kids are 10 or 12 maybe. So one way, and then round trip, so it'd be $24 or $20. So it's very, very reasonable, and I'm really excited to give them a try. Mears Connect, it's a big like charter bus that you get on. I want to say they do have, I forget what it's called, express service maybe, and they have smaller cars for that, so you don't have to ride with a bunch of people that are going to other resorts. It will just take you straight there, and you and your party directly to where you want to go. It's a little bit more expensive, but we're just doing the regular charter bus one, so you're going to be on there with people that are going to different resorts. So it takes a little bit longer, but I'm excited to try it out and just kind of see. So like I said, when we get back, I will give a full report on Mears Connect and let you know if I liked it or not. And then the last service that we use, we always do a grocery delivery service, and we use Publix, and I absolutely love them. They've been really, really good about, they always have what we need. They're very prompt about whenever we order, and you give them a time that you want it delivered. I will say this, if you are ordering alcohol, so say you want a pack of beer delivered in your grocery delivery order, you have to be present for them to leave your groceries there. So the last time that we went, we did have alcohol delivered in our grocery delivery order, and we picked the time that we wanted for it to be delivered, but our driver was early and we weren't there, and I can't remember if our plane got delayed, maybe just a little bit, but she was there before we got there, and she got a little aggravated with us because we weren't there, and she couldn't leave the groceries because we had to be there to show her our ID for the alcohol that we had purchased in our order. And so just make sure that you are there, or maybe click like a little bit later time. Like if your flight is going to be arriving at 12, maybe pick like 2, because you're going to have to get your bags, get down to where the car services are, the Ubers are, get there, wait for a driver, so it's going to take a little bit. So you may want to give yourself at least 1.5 hours to 2 hours before you pick the time that you want your groceries delivered if you're getting alcohol, so that you can be there, because they will not leave it unless you are physically there to get it and show them your license. So we learned that the hard way. We did our best to try to get there as soon as we could, but she got there a little bit early, and so anyways, we got our stuff, but it was a little bit stressful. But if you are not getting alcohol, they will leave your groceries at the front desk or Bell Services. So that's what we're doing this time. We're not ordering any alcohol with our order, and so I'm just going to have them leave it at Bell Services because our flight is so late, and I think they stop leaving or delivering groceries at 10. So since we're not having alcohol delivered, I'm just going to ask them to leave it at Bell Services. And there's a little comment box that you can put on there, like, please leave at Bell Services, or just, I mean, whatever notes you need to put on there, you can put in the little comment box that's underneath, like where you order. But I love Publix. That's what we've used before. They are, I mean, it is a little bit more pricey when you have your groceries delivered, but to me, it is well worth it, because if you forget something, or like I said, this trip we're just taking a backpack, and so I did buy a few of the little travel size sunscreens, but I don't have enough, and I know we are so fair complected, me and my daughter. I know we will go through that sunscreen. So we had sunscreen we have sunscreen in our cart, so you could have that kind of stuff delivered. If you forget something, you can have it delivered. It's just convenience. It is so nice. And then also you're saving money. I'll kind of tell you what we order. Well, first, let me tell you this too. So just remember, if you are ordering groceries and you're staying in a regular room, they now do not have in the, like, what am I trying to say? Renovated rooms, they don't have mini fridges anymore. They're mini beverage coolers. So they do not get cold enough to keep like milk, lunch meat, stuff like that. Do not get that, because it is not going to get cold enough for that. And there's a little sticker on there too that tells you, like, this cooler only gets I think it's like 41 degrees or something. So milk's not gonna keep in there. Lunch meat, it just wouldn't be safe to kind of keep that in there and then eat it, because it's not going to be kept at the correct temperature. So just remember that when you're getting stuff delivered. Now, if you're staying at or in a villa that has a actual kitchen, that has an actual fridge in it, then you can get whatever you want to. But if you're staying in just a regular normal room, they have beverage coolers now instead of mini fridges. So just keep that in mind, because you can't put everything in there that you normally would. So with that being said, what we normally order now, I will get 2 to 3 cases of water delivered. We like Diet Coke, so I get several Diet Cokes delivered. We normally do like PB&J and bread, and then some chips, granola bars. Like I said, we're doing sunscreen this trip. Capri Suns for my daughter, and I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. So just stuff like that, just stuff that we don't have to keep a lot in the fridge. So we'll just put our waters and Diet Cokes and Capri Suns in the fridge, and that's all that will be in there. And then we have snacks that we can have that don't need to be refrigerated. So keep that in mind, because I'd hate for somebody to see the room online, and it looks like a mini fridge, but it's not. It's a beverage cooler, and it's not going to keep a lot of the groceries at the correct temperature. So just remember that. It's such a bummer. I hate they did that. I don't know why they did that. Well, I know why they did it, because they want us to spend more money. It all boils down to, well, you can't put food in there, so you have to buy our food, but you can put drinks. We'll let you have the drinks, but you can't have the food in there. So anyways, so just keep that in mind when you are ordering groceries, that you can't put everything that you normally would in a mini fridge in there. So keep that in mind. So hope this was helpful. Those are the services that we always use normally, no matter what. Kingdom Strollers, we're trying out Mears Connect for the first time, so can't wait to report on that. And then we always use Publix delivery. So I hope this helped you guys. I'm so excited about our upcoming trip. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that you like the videos. It really helps this channel out. And make sure that you hit the bell icon for notifications, so you get or you are alerted when new videos come out. I hope you guys stay tuned for our Disney trip coming up. I'll be taking y'all with me, so I'm so excited. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.